So like I said, we're playing Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. This is the DLC / sequel to Hatoful Boyfriend. If you were here or watched my YouTube video about my playthrough of Hatoful Boyfriend, or, well, it was the playthrough because it was just a VOD, you know that at the end of it, I promised two things. One, that I would read the manga, which we did, and months ago. We did that like a year ago. And then two, that at Christmas time, I would play Holiday Star. This DLC is going to take somewhere between 6 and 10 hours. I think it said that the mainline story can be done as quickly as 3 hours, but to see all of the content, it takes somewhere between 6 and 10. And it even said, or more, depending on how far you want to dig. So I don't know what to expect here, except for a lot of cringe, a lot of bad writing, and some birds. And maybe fucking some birds. 6, 7? Possibly 6 or 7 hours. It could be 6, 7. My opinions on Hatoful Boyfriend are pretty strong. I did not like the original game after the dating sim aspect, which was the first 3 hours. Then the next 7 or 11 hours was some of the shittest writing I've ever seen. And the creator of this game came out in 2015, I think. The Holiday Star. The creator of this game has put out a new game called Sushi Ben, which from what I've seen online looks fine. It started as a 3D game and then it morphed into a visual novel style game. And the people who have played it that I've seen on YouTube seem to quite like it and think the writing is fine. I'm not going to play that game. I can't believe I'm playing this game. I don't think I like that dev's humor, and I guess we're about to find out more. I will, of course, give this my full, I'm a whole asset, right? I'm going to give it my full heart and soul, and I will let the story take me where it takes me. Well, that said, let's go ahead and start. This is a Windows-only game, and if you know anything about me, I play on a Mac, so we are on a virtual machine right now. And I have the game graphics set to beautiful instead of or good or something like that. It's a visual novel. It doesn't need stellar, the greatest, you know what I'm saying? It just needs to look fine, not like a 480p YouTube video. The Christmas Thieves attack. A brutal team of thieves here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. We thought they were just an urban legend until now. They're after the tree, and that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble, right here in Little Dove, Hachiman City. Christmas trees disappearing. A dark shadow wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeonations put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Please enter your name. Crawl. Tosaka? Earth. I mean, I guess so. Fuck it, I guess so. I hope they don't expect me to remember any weird lore. I barely remember that shit. Unfortunately, Alex, I remember it very intimately. Very, very intimately. I remember almost everything that happened in the original game. It all came flooding back to me when I downloaded this. Are they going to call me that? Are they going to call me that, or are they going to call me Crawl? Are they going to call me Earth Crawl the whole fucking time? Whatever, man. Sure. It's my Japanese name. Rabu? Okay, here's the problem, though. I barely remember the characters. Hey, Ryota, what time you got? I remember him. I remember Ryota. He was the only bird that we, liked. He had the green hair. It's almost 6. You're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Tell me about it. We were all talking about the nice autumn leaves and all just a few days back. And now I'm darned if it ain't winter. Oh no, wait, Ryota was the main character of the first game. The human was the main character, but Ryota was actually the main character. I remember this. I'm thinking of the ghost in the library. That's what I'm thinking of. Can't remember his name. But Ryota was the main character. Because his father was the one. Oh, fuck. Maybe I don't remember all the lore. Christmas even is just a few days away. Oh, dude, we're playing this at the perfect time. Christmas is literally 4 days from now. Today is Sunday, December 21st, 2025, the year of our Antichrist. Swift indeed is the passage of time. Kenzaburo? Well, I'd better be heading back. Azami will be getting out of work soon. Be careful, Mr. Rabu. Wait, okay, I remember him. Okay, he is the one who is the manager of the Bird Cafe, and we looked it up, and the Bird Cafe was a real place in Tokyo. Do you remember that? And then Azami, the only, like, female bird in the game, they date each other. Do you remember this? Okay, I remember this. I remember, and then they put Ryota in the maid outfit. Do you remember that? Okay, I remember. Ryota works at a maid cafe for birds. All right. Oh my god, dude, it's all flooding back to me. There are all kinds of hooligans out there, out and about at this time of night. No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can count on Azami to save me. Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much? We put up our Christmas tree today. Please, have a look at it as you leave. Have a look at it as you leave. All the repressed memories coming back, it's true. Hold on, I'm having trouble. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I have a secret. I have asthma. I have asthma. And my type of asthma, basically, my lungs, so asthma normally, like, it's swelling. Your trachea will, like, swell up. And inflammation, and it closes your airway. But my type of asthma is gross, and I hate it. Unsubbed, unfollowed, reported to Twitch. Whoa, that's crazy. Some fucking asthma racism right there. My type of asthma causes my tubes to fill up with mucus, and it's gross. It's gross. And after I lost 60 pounds, my asthma basically went away, but it comes back when I fucking eat spicy food. And I ate spicy food literally right before stream. So I'm suffering. I'm struggling to fucking breathe. Sorry, I'm gross. You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to get a real good look at it to make up. Mr. Urushihara and I put a lot of time into decorating it. Some Japanese names are really hard for me. I hope you like it. You bet I will. See y'all around. Are you sure it's not the sexy-ass birds taking your breath away? You're telling me this, like, 240p PNG of a bird is sexy? December certainly does feel like the end of the year. I wonder how much busier it will be at this time next year. You are a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already? No, not really. I just want to make sure I can take care of my mother. Worries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes, problems will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know. You ever see a gif of a pigeon swallowing a hot dog? If you link it, I'll watch it. Mr. Urushihara, could I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind. But of course, I'm more than happy to provide whatever assistance I... The gasp! That came from out front. I believe it did. Let us go see what has happened. It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything, even with the light from the cafe door. What on earth? Crawl upon the earth. A Lutino Bajirigar has collapsed. A budgie has collapsed on the sidewalk. Mr. Rabu, are you all right? Have you been injured? I let my guard down. They got me from behind. They got you? Do you need an ambulance? It must have been some birdie settling a grudge from your old biker gang days. No, that's not it. They're the legendary Christmas thieves. Come to our town. Bum, bum, bum. The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that, a new TV show? No, they're real. They're out in the streets right now, spreading misery and destruction. They've been coming up on the news a lot, too. Haven't you seen the headlines? The Christmas thieves invaded Little Dove Hachiman City at last. No, this is the first time I've heard of them, I think. Forget the thieves. This is the first time I've heard the name of this town. I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. The more you know. Do they show up every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year. This is the first time they've come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I don't remember the voices I gave for any character, so I'm coming up with them on the fly. I don't even remember if I gave voices to any of the characters. I worked at Mr. Urishihara's shop, Torimi Cafe, during the summer. The job was only until August, but apparently he decided he could use help for December as well. The wilderness gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to come home late, so I left it to Ryota this time. That and I need time to study. Are we the same human? Are we the same character from the first game? Because didn't we die and Ryota become the main character? If this is a sequel, when does this take place? And it sounds like Torimi Cafe is the mysterious thieves' latest victim. This smacks of drama. I object! What was that for? Just getting the feel for it. There's been an incident, right? Objection! I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic for when I need to use it. Eh? Please don't go around pointing and shouting at stuff. You'll give me a heart attack. Tell me, who's the victim? And the suspect? The victim is Mr. Rabu. He was attacked from behind while texting a picture of Mr. Urushihara's Christmas tree to Izami. And when we found him, the tree was gone. Hold on! What was that for? What do you mean, the tree was gone? Please don't shout everything. You can just ask. Sorry, I got excited. Jeez. Wow, stealing the trees definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. They must be wandering the town stealing any trees they see. It's horrible. Mr. Urushihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree too. And now all the customers who were looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed. Monstrous. How could they steal Mr. Urushihara's incredibly classy hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves. Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town. I wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for trees. Yeah, I want to get Mr. Urushihara's tree back anyway. Let's find them, Crawl. We can start today. You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Whoa! It's Sakuya! Sakuya, listen! They've appeared. The white demons stand poised to shatter the silence of that most holy night. You can't just go around giving things nicknames like a certain someone next door, Crawl. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakuya. Maybe you've already heard? You must be referring to that drivel the local rag devoted an entire page to. Disgusting. Is there not more important news to be run now, of all seasons? How telling is it that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness? You don't like Christmas, Sakuya? What? From where do you think I hail, plebeian? France, right? Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than to us Japanese people. The council room is already decorated with a most fabulous tree. A la Belle overlooks nothing. I have even deigned to place it near the window, so that the masses may gaze up at it in awe and wonder. Be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. That is the importance Christmas holds for us. Motherfucker ain't even French, he's Japanese. In other words, Sakuya gets extra jolly this time of year. Better take notes. Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and on the sidewalk and other easily visible places, so you should probably be careful too, Sakuya. Don't let it get stolen. Do not place me on the same level of you Orientals, with your infantile understanding of private security. Jesus fuck, dude. We're starting strong, everybody. The racism hits hard, everybody. Dude, did I not say I overlook nothing? Is that word okay? No. I know not who this villain may be, but he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council room's security is flawless, I tell you, flawless! Sakuya, we call that sort of line a flag here in Japan. Let's start our investigation by asking people around town, Ryota. Good idea. Let us know if you hear anything new or get robbed, Sakuya. How many times must I tell you? My tree will not be stolen. Oh! What the crub? Upon leaving the building, Ryota and I are greeted by the sight of Oko-san prancing about on the track. Prancing or maybe skipping? I'm not sure. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits. You're in a good mood today, son. Did something good happen? It's Christmas. Christmas is almost here. What? Another Christmas fiend? Is there something about Christmas that wakes the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart? Everything is sparkly on Christmas. Oko-san is excited. And this bird was some kind of god, I think. He became a god. Or no, we went on like a 1,000-year quest with him out of love and devotion, and he unlocked that he was like a golden god. Everything smells like delicious food. Oko-san is very excited. Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year. You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, son? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves? Who? Villains out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub? In the grub? Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees. Oh man, the hiccups are coming. What is wrong with me? Christmas trees? Yes, Oko-san knows about them. The trees at Oko-san's favorite high society Seagull department store disappeared. A high society Seagull department store? Do you know where that is, Ryota? Yeah, I've worked at the samples table there. I'll show you the way. Here we come, high society Seagull department store. I thought it was only doves. I thought it was only doves and pigeons. I didn't know that they had other birds here. There are other birds. There's seagulls. Are there like hawks or like birds of prey? Department stores always feel a little unrealistic, a little decadent maybe. It makes it so hard to go in. They're okay, really. Just Don't think about that. It'll be fine. He read my mind? Okay, that's funny. More importantly, we need to ask a clerk about the thefts. Right. Excuse me. Show me my sign. Oh my god, it's a seagull. Yes, may I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady? This is the High Society Seagull Department Store, right? That is correct. The High Society Seagull Department Store. Say it once more. The High Society Seagull Department Store. Good. This store is of high society, by high society, and for high society. It is no place for obviously low society humans. Please leave. Is this the first bird who wears clothes? No. We've seen that before. And it's not clothing. It's a high society ascot. Wait, is it high society? I think it might be. And this is no place for low society humans like you lot in chat. I object. This is blatant speciesism. I hope you're ready to swallow your words or defend them with steel, cretin. Draw, man, draw, before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken. Hi, Howard. The birds aren't even anthropomorphic, huh? They are in the base game, but only for one frame. Only for one image. Calm down, Crawl. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please, don't act like son. And just what does Oko-san have that makes him so much more high society than me? Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into this store? They did not break into the store, no. They were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces onto the street. The 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen. Trees placed outside, just like at Tarimi Cafe. Yeah, it looks like they're really aiming for easy targets first. They seem to be quite crafty. I think this might be difficult, Ryota. I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Okay, so we are the same human from the original. Which, did we get revived? I remember being cut into little tiny pieces canonically. Wait, our brain. Wait, I remember. Wait, I remember. Ryota, locked himself in the... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I remember. I think she was still alive at this point. Fuck, bro. I don't remember. Remember, the true ending was Ryota going into, the brain tube with us and being, forever locked away with us in the brain tube. Do you remember that? That was, the true ending. Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. The stolen trees were of little value. We have already sent away for new ones. Do you think you can wait a little before setting them up? The thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when would we put them out? Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's the 26th. They're not rubbish. You can use them every year. Were there any witnesses? The trees were in a blind spot between security cameras, so alas, we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. That was a disappointment. About all we've found out is that the thieves aim for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. From Google, it seems the human doesn't die until the second semester. So if this is the Christmas after the first semester ends, then this shows the last few days of the human's life, I think. You're right. I remember that. I remember we went away for Christmas break. We had a very nice Christmas. You could do a Christmas with all the different like boys or whatever. And then immediately following Christmas, she main character just doesn't come back. I remember that. But this says it's a sequel. Maybe we should leave. Stop by the furniture section, stop by the clothing section, or leave. Okay, does this matter? If I remember anything from the why are there humans? All these pretty clothes make me feel out of face. Out of face. It's out of place, not face. Why are all the mannequins human? I don't understand. He did it again. Can birds even wear clothes like these? Are they just for decoration? Shops are always so pretty this time of year. I feel like I'm looking into a different world. They do look a little unreal. Why is that one dressed like a superhero? What, this one? Right there? Human women? Do you like Christmas crawl? My family's Shin Buddhist, so I've never really celebrated it, but I do like it when everybody's all festive. I'm not exactly Christian, but I like the atmosphere too. Actually, I don't think that many people celebrate it for religious reasons anymore. And there's all kinds of work this time of year too. I always end up really busy. You dress up as Santa, right? Yep. With a miniskirt? Yep. Why does Ryota get all the female main character jobs? That must be fun. I'd like to try doing something cute and high school girlish like that sometime too. I'm not sure how costumes are high school girlish, but I could refer you. We could go together next year. Feet spotted. There are indeed feet, and they even decided to give this one a toe for some reason. Cosplaying as Santa right before junior year exams. Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. The one that was behind Ryota had like every toe. There's nothing more to find here. Let's go look somewhere else. All right, where to next? The thefts have gotten onto the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. Sounds good. The gasp. What? Huh? Some glass objects splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... Whoa! 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 They're animated! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really? Are they? Maybe they are doves. So they're clearly humans. These are humans in costumes. In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. Merry Christmas! The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There! The white children! Oh dear, that's no good. You two, where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. Society does have rules. High society. Merry Christmas? The creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons, which rampage during the full moon. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently trees are just like being stolen from outside, but from inside houses. Oh, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits looked like. When they got billed, because they are birds and they have bills? Is that what you mean? I think you mean beaked. Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushihara? Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said, was there something else? Please, look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Mr. Urushihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone. Fancy. No keitai denwa. It's the fucking white things. You mean these shadows are? Mr. Rabu said he took it just before the tree was rendered, just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar, but maybe it's just my imagination. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in this vicious food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them then. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us out a lot, Mr. Urushihara. Thanks. Thank Mr. Rabu for us, too. How's he doing right now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little bit incapable, or like he's in a subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Ba-ba-ba-bam. I wonder who it could be, chat. I wonder who. Later that evening at St. Pigeonations. Salutations, Mr. One. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya? Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? There is a little something going on, actually. Aside from the usual? And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves, high priority. That's a string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away, after all, and it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us where. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There's a tree here on campus after all. First I've heard of it. Where's it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. And Sakuya must want to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it, but you can always see it at his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room. And then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. I do. Was he supposed to be French? The Christmas thieves. Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakuya arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard. But knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. What was that? This could be bad. I smell explosives. What? It's cold. Really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. Oh wait. Oops. Wrong character. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure no birdie gets hurt, all right? Mr. Nanaki, what happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Earth. Well, it looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean? That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakia. Nice flag retrieval. But Sakia looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in, up at the council room? I fucking hate the main character. Oh my god! The council room's window, or rather, its wall is blasted open. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break up at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. What? They would have been better off just asking him, though. Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get Sakia to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? The library. Why not? It's cold. The library is cold enough to kill someone in the winter. Nagaki, that was his name. You're looking pale. Oh, good, you're here. Did you expect otherwise? I always come to see you around lunch and after school. I wasn't sure you'd be here this early. I'm always here. In the morning and the evening. So they went from snatching trees off the street to scaling the side of a building and breaching the wall with explosive charges. I would expect nothing else from this game. Watch, it's gonna get even crazier. See how fucking wild we can get. This song sounds like the Link's Awakening song. That's crazy. Like, it sparked a memory in my brain. And every time in between. Game creator, what is this? What is this? What is this? Did you not set the boundaries of your fucking text box? Is there a problem? Of course not. I'm here to see you, after all. Even though you're clearly uncomfortable in here. You've been shivering since you came in. It really is cold in here. They don't turn the heating on until later, after all. I think my ears are frozen. Don't you want to do whatever you came here for quickly and go somewhere warm then? Yes. Some thieves broke into the building last night. I was wondering if you saw them. Thieves? Yeah, they came sometime between evening yesterday, morning today. I think. What the fuck is this? Anyway, they broke into the student council room. I haven't seen anything. The council room is somewhat removed from here. Okay. Sorry, I guess I can't help. No, don't worry about it. Sorry for bothering you this early, Nagaki. Oh, here, you can have this. Huh? It's a disposable pocket warmer. I was going to use it today, but I forgot all about it. Even with your feathers, you shouldn't let yourself get too cold. Use it if you feel chilly. All right. Bye. He's a ghost. He's a spooky ghost. Cold is still cold, even with winter plumage after all. Wait, Nagaki doesn't seem anywhere near as fluffy as the others, even now. Am I imagining things? Or maybe he's just the slender type. Okay, I think you're right. So I think this is taking place during the Christmas segment of the main game. So you can't really call this a sequel. It's straight up DLC. The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of these two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Crawl! Oh, Ryota, good morning. As you can see, Ritsakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day, as expected of an aristocrat. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene. Whoa! They left his ThinkPad. Whoa. Sakia's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric lands? What fucking flag are they talking about? Did I miss something? So he put a tree in the window and they were like, yo, the Christmas thieves are gonna see your tree. And he was like, it's so that the peasants can see it from the ground floor. And Crawl was like, well, really, you're just raising a flag. You're just like letting them know you're here. I think the flag joke sucks, by the way. No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Who? Wasn't your security perfect, Sakuya? I thought you said it was on a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. It was perfect. Around the door, at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they're going to break in, why not act like some semblance of decency and coming through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but isn't it a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door? Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No. I, too, only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But, look at that! He gestures at the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? What could it be? Wait, is that the Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and the wall got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. They've left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We're very sad. The tree went boom, sorry. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Sorry. Okay, Aribod. We oopsed. We're very sad the tree went boom. Sorry. It's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's the ultimatum. I love how everything around the tree is completely fine, but the tree is burned down. True, yeah. Like all of the ornaments are gone, but apparently the star was good enough for them to take. It reads more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique vase. Sorry. Those scoundrels! To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run! The tree topper? The star that sits at the very top of the tree. Oh, so that's what it's called. They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. This is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments. I've always thought that that way of spelling judgments was judgment. Very funny. Like, where's the E? You can't just do DGME and call it jments. Jments. It's not jments. It's judgments. Would you say it's a holiday star? Oh, fuck. You fucking got me, bro. You got me. That would be vigilantism, Sakia. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow it up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Udashihara's tree stolen. Sakia's tree reduced to cinders and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. But we can't really find the culprits just from this apology or Christmas card or ultimatum or whatever it is. Let's ask Mr. One if he saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here. Oh, good plan. Sometimes I forget to do Ryota's voice. Lead us there, Earth! Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pants prairie chicken. Is that racism? You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if I can find any more clues. See you in a little while, Ryota. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see you here. I came to see the corpse. What corpse? Where'd you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse? And here I had my hopes up. Please don't say that with such a genuine, dejected look on your face. Oh, well, no matter. It still is quite the fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please, don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence just yet. Alone with the doctor in a half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive. Excuse us. Sumimasen. What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. One's night quarters are here, too. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived in. Comfy? Let us do what we are here for and leave before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off. I fucking hate him. Mr. One, are you in here? Oh, salutations, mon ami. Did you come to visit me? Yuya! He's sitting at a low tea table. Oh no, the irresponsible and slightly worn out Yuya might just be a little too attractive. I knew it! This place as disgusting as this, bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you too, Sakia. We came to talk to Mr. One. What brought you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort while One is out. Out? Immediately after a break-in? Suspicious indeed. I suggest we apprehend him at the first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw. Yuya and One? You saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being cheesy. Trouble always seems to come find you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel! Notify you how? I've been asking for your phone number for months and you always blow me off. Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes. Fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. How like you, mongrel, to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear. I, for my part, shall find these wrongdoers and have my revenge. I, too, swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. Yuya picks up one of a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds it out to us. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep their trail. But I am a professional, and I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. Silhouette. It's going to be Silhouette. Oh, no. Okay. Whoa! Who could have guessed? It's literally the people that we've been seeing already. No way! What are these white things? They kind of got the dumpy, though. Oh! See, they shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. That's not it, Yuya. I know these creatures. Oh? Are they friends of yours? Who are they? And where do they live? Tell me this instant. I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! You two. Where are your parents? Oh my, are they really replaying the entire scene? Brother, this happened like 15 minutes ago. Rinka, some random guy on the train just offered me some zins. Not even joking. Bro, you are Howard of the Abyss Zin arcing right now? Howard of the Zin? No. It was Howard of the Abyss, Scholar of the First Zin. Was it Howard? Did Howard offer you? Yeah, did you take him? Did you take a Zin? Did you pack that fucking nicotine packet into your lip like it's dip? Don't do that. Don't do Zins. Nicotine's bad for you, kids. Don't do that. Don't do drugs. Chat is kind of small today. I'm just not noticing. Chat is so small in the corner. You guys are so little baby small. No, I was just eating in the board bistro, and this guy came along and was like, hey, you want some? He was trying to get you hooked on Fent, bro. He was trying to get you hooked on Fent. Don't trust that shit. Do not believe that motherfucker. Good job. Good job saying no to Fent. I'm proud of you. Anyway, hi, Rink. Rink's on a trip? In our favorite rocket ship, going to the stars. What was it? Soaring through the sky, little Einsteins. Is that what you're doing right now? Rinka, is that how it's going for you? Last time we played this game, last time I did a visual novel, I fucking destroyed my voice. And I had to stop doing all of the silly voices because it hurt so bad to talk. And I'm already starting to feel that. I just arrived at my sister's place, and tomorrow we will travel together. Ooh, say no to Fent. That's right. Say no to Fent, Cat Halt. I just raised my hand as if I was on camera. Fuck, what's wrong with me? Where are you going on your trip? I don't think Fent is an epidemic in Central Europe. Let's find out. Is Fent a problem in Germany? Fentanyl is an emerging and growing concern in Germany, though it has not reached the crisis levels seen in the United States. While Germany has high rates of prescribed fentanyl used for pain management, the primary problem now is the increasing presence of illicit synthetic opioids, including Fent and even more potent substances like nitazines, and in the street drug market. So apparently Germany's got their own problems going on. Maine was the first U.S. state to declare the opioid crisis as an emergency. Straight up, the opioid crisis is real and stronger now than ever. Just across Germany to visit sister and friends. Whoa, what is that little smiley face? What the fucky? What is that? Why is that smiley face weirding me out? Everyone give me a smile, please. My sister is like the person who would never touch drugs in her life. She has kids. Ooh, Rink, have you asked your sister to hook you up with her Fent supplier? Ooh. It's real and fucking terrible. Even my coworker has ADHD, like actually has it. He actually has ADHD, not like a overprescribed type of thing. If he doesn't take his medicine, he literally can't think. Like he has a lot of trouble doing any task we give him unless we go like, please go do this right now. And if he doesn't take his medicine, he gets like really bad migraines too. It's a prescribed ADHD amphetamine, and he is still like straight up addicted. You know what else I learned? You know what I just learned? Actually, I was watching a comedy special on YouTube, and this guy said that he was a big World War II nerd, and the Nazi Germany was giving their soldiers a energy supplement, quote unquote energy supplement, and it was literally a pill with methamphetamine and crack cocaine. And all of like Nazi Germany was addicted to methamphetamine and crack cocaine at the same time. That's crazy. I thought it was just like Hitler and the upper regime. I didn't know it was like all of them. Because, you know, we've all seen the video of like Hitler and he's like fucking jonesing and he's like gnashing his teeth and he can't stop shaking his leg. You know what I'm talking about? We've all seen that video. Like Hitler was straight up addicted to meth. But I didn't know they were just giving that shit to them. Nah, dudes, the Allies used amphetamines too. That's crazy, dog. They called it a energy supplement. U.S. gave Benzedrine to soldiers. You know, like in Malaysia and Thailand and the Southeast Asian countries, a lot of their workforce is addicted to... I watched a documentary on this. It may not be this way anymore. I think I watched this documentary like 10 years ago. And there was this one segment where they were interviewing a house painter in a construction zone. And he said that he had been working for 4 days straight without sleep. And they said, how are you doing it? And he said they were all addicted to like meth. And they would just do meth and work. And that's the only way that they made money was by never sleeping and just continuing to work. And so they would work for like 3-4 days straight, take a very quick nap, and then go back to work. And they just keep doing poppers and stuff like that. I've seen people on meth. That shit is unreal. Yeah. Finland also did that. And there was a Finnish soldier who got surrounded and took the entire platoon's amphetamines at once. Fuck. I mean, if you're gonna die, you may as well get fucking zooted, right? You may as well, like, obliterate your brain. Why not? That's crazy. I don't know. Like, I knew that truckers did amphetamines. He didn't even die? That's insane. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat all these pills, and then he didn't even die. Finish Juice WRLD. Oh, whoa, but he didn't die, Howard. He didn't die. Didn't Juice WRLD get shot in the neck? I thought Juice WRLD got shot in the neck. Well, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, you can tell me. No, he didn't? Oh. Who was it that got shot in the neck? Someone was in their, like, black car, and they got shot in the neck. And they died, and it was like a big thing. I swore it was Juice WRLD. Oh, he gobbled all the drugs on his plane because the feds were tipped off and waiting for him at the landing. Oh, drugs are awful and bad. Yeah. Moral of the story. I know that, like, it's... People think that it's lame to say this. People think that it's lame to be, like, anti-drug. But the DARE campaign and... Oh, XXX Tentacion was shot. That's who it was. That's right. Bro, I forgot he died. Wait, did he die? Bro... These, like, pop culture rappers, I know so little about them. Who was that guy who died? And all the 20-year-old white girls were, like, super depressed about it. and he like died on his couch. He overdosed on the couch at a friend's house, and all the like 20-year-old white girls were like super depressed about it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Lil Peep. It was Lil Peep. Yes, at the motorcycle dealership. Yeah. I forgot about Max Miller. Wait, Max Miller? Who was the other guy who died? He died young. He had a buzzed head. Mac Miller, not Max Miller. Yeah, I was like, not Max Miller. Mac Miller. Max Miller is Tasting History on YouTube. One of my favorite YouTube channels. Max Miller. Tasting History with Max Miller. Anyway, Dare and all those like anti-drug campaigns, they're like not even once. Like that's their catchphrase. Not even once. That's the truth, bro. Like, drugs are never worth it. Not even once, man. Lil Peep was my fave artist in high school. That's why I had a SoundCloud. For real? So you were like all those 20-year-old white girls that were really depressed that I was mentioning. Literally, when he died, my girlfriend at the time, a 20-year-old white girl, and all of her female white friends were depressed. I had to listen to Lil Peep songs for like 2 years because he died. I took the day off school to cry and play Destiny 2. Aw, Howard, that's sad. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I'm making a joke about it. I know that it can be very, very hard for that. I don't know, man. I can't remember any of his music, and I haven't heard anyone talk about him till literally this moment. And I guess that's just kind of what happens when you die. You know what I mean? Eventually you know, the second death, right? The second death of all humans face. There's probably someone out there still talking about him, though. He has exploded in popularity since. I think that he became more popular because he died. Kind of like Nirvana. The Finnish soldier was named Amo Koivunen? Whatever, I'm not saying it. I'm not trying. In the week that he was gone, he subsisted only on pine buds and a single Siberian jay that he caught and ate raw. Having skied more than 40 kilometers, 248.5 miles, he was later found and admitted to a nearby hospital where his heart rate was measured at 200 beats per minute and he weighed only 43 kavoinen? Okay, that makes way more sense. 43 kilograms is insane. I can't believe he caught a single jay. Koivunen. Okay, that makes way more sense. 95 pounds is crazy. Especially for a Finnish man. Finnish people are not known to be like short. They're known to be like pretty tall, aren't they? Or am I thinking of Scandinavian? Wait, hold on, let me find that out. The average height for men in Finland is 5'11", and for women, it is 5'5". The average weight is around 87.3 kilograms for men. He was about to die, is what we're hearing. That man barely survived. It was the meth that kept him going. Bro was a skeleton. It was the meth, bro. I weigh 140. I probably weigh 145, 150 right now. My average, like my natural weight, when it becomes a lot harder for me to lose weight, is at 140. So I'm right about where I should be, like doctor-approved BMI, I guess. And when I had COVID, I lost 15 pounds, and I weighed like 128 or something like that. I think was the lowest I got, and I was straight up like skeletal. Like you could see like my organs in my abdomen. You know what I mean? I was skinny. So I can't imagine being 95 pounds. He also stepped on a landmine during this time. He survived and died in 1989. That's crazy. Whoa, what a crazy life. What a crazy event. Wait, oh my god, is that how the skeletons in Dark Souls work? They're all hopped on pounds of meth? That's what the dark sign is. That, like, swirl on all their backs, the dark sign? It's just, like, soul meth. I'm about 145, but when I'm healthy and in the gym, I'm 170. 95 is absurd. But how tall are you, Howard? I've dated small women, and none were even close to 95 pounds. I've dated one girl that was 90 pounds, and she might have been 95. You're 5'7". Interesting. I'm 5'10". If you're 145, maybe I should actually weigh more. Being 3 inches taller, maybe I should actually be closer to like 150 or 155. What is that emote? Yojo swole, this you? No, I'm quite lean. Was the 3 feet tall? Was she? She was 5'3", and she was a Asian girl from Thailand, and she was actually not skinny, which is weird to think about, but she had like literally no muscle. She was like kind of soft and like a little pudgy in certain places, but she was no muscle, no strength at all. She could barely lift anything. She was like very, very like weak and frail. But she wasn't skinny. Like I don't remember seeing like her skeleton, like her ribs or anything. But she was just like very small and very, I don't know, petite, I guess. But she had like no strength. She had no muscle to even talk about. Could not do a single push-up. It was kind of like insane to see. Even the professional ballerinas I know aren't 95. Shit, man, maybe I'm misremembering. I remember her saying she was like 90 pounds, but maybe she wasn't really. Maybe she was a little over 100. I don't know. Who knows? That was years ago. That was like 6 years ago. She was very small, though. She was a very small girl. It's hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. I remember one day she was talking about she wanted to go to the gym, but she would like get tired from walking. And I was like, can you do a push-up or anything? Can you do it on your knees? And she tried and she couldn't do it. And I just thought that was insane. I thought that was like crazy to me. I was like, lady, we live on the 3rd floor. How do you get up these stairs? Okay, anyway. That was a good tangent. Oh, the reason I brought up the meth thing was because, like, I bet you could get your soldiers to do fucking anything if, like, the orders also came with a hit of their addiction. You know what I'm saying? I bet, like, I wonder how many Nazi soldiers would have said, I ain't doing that shit, if they also weren't addicted to meth and coke, and also the orders, if they didn't follow orders, they didn't get their addiction hit. You know what I'm saying? How would you motivate Salty to go to war? Nazi soldiers. Rinka woke up. Rinka, you missed the whole fucking conversation. What the fuck? Rinka, where did you go for like 20 minutes? I literally started talking about this because of you. You said just across Germany to see my sister, and then you didn't come back. Oh, flirt. He knows exactly how. I would never go to war. I would never ask someone to go to war. Fucking Rinka. He's on the train, and he ain't got headphones in? He's not even listening. I started talking to him, and he zoned out. He literally lost 20 minutes of his life just now. He just fucking brain static for 20 minutes. Yeah, bro, what the hell? No headphones on? I'm gonna keep talking about Nazis. Whole train car looking at him, bro. Okay, anyway. Back to the game, everybody. Nazi soldiers did the things they did because they believed in what they did. I know, Rinka. I know, exactly. And I know that. But what I'm saying is, I'm sure that it was a lot easier to believe in it because they were also addicted to meth and coke. And the orders came with their drugs. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if that played any part in it, because I learned about this last night. Hi, Arifim. You've missed an hour of gameplay. I not only, Salty, did I summon you, I also summoned Ari, and she's still, weirdly, Ari is on vacation, and she still only shows up to stream after 5 p.m., after she would have gotten off work. Isn't that weird? And it's Sunday. Crazy sentences to show up to. Well, I mean, drugs help, but the Nazis did Nazi things before the drugs. That's true, Rinka, and I know that you're right. This is the first time that I learned that, like, all of World War II was fought on amphetamines. And so I was just fun facting. Welcome to the stream. Let's get back to reading. Those are the two things who got scolded by the security guards in the High Society Siegel department store. Vacations is for eepy girls to be eepy. I know what you are. You too. What? Like, look, Crawl, the USA is currently recruiting ICA agents, and a lot of people are joining without drugs. Oh, ICE. You mean ICE agents. That is true. Ari just literally didn't want to show up to stream. That's all. I get it. Look, I get it. Ari just, first off, she didn't reply to my DM, and then second, she just didn't want to show up to stream. It's fine. She can do whatever she wants to do, all right? I know she's addicted to Final Fantasy 16, and I know that she was probably watching an isekai, and I know that it was probably like a 4 out of 10, and she's going to sit here and tell me that Akuyaku Reijo level 99 Urabas is like a 10 out of 10. I know that's what she's going to say. I know it. All right? You don't got to tell me. I know it. They were caught breaking things in the Christmas section of a department store yesterday and got taken away by security. Final Fantasy 16 low-key sucks. That's why I didn't play it. When the game came out, I was working at a university, and the girl in the group work level, what would I call them? My colleagues. The girl in my colleague level that always consistently had the worst opinions about anything, even saying that she liked the ending of Game of Thrones, said that she was loving Final Fantasy 16, and I said I will never like that game again. 6-7. Ari, did you know the birds in this game aren't even anthropomorphic? They are anthropomorphic. Yes, you can turn on the human version in graphics, though, but I guess that's not Crawl's cup of tea. No, you fucking can't. You're lying. What the fuck are you? No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. There's no option for that. There was no option for that in the base game, either. I swear you can. No, you can't. I swear to God. All that there was when I went to the options screen, all that there was a sound. And then I can't check right now because I literally can't leave the game. Have you noticed that I can't leave the game? Have you noticed that there's no, this is the skip button. This is the skip button. There's no save button. Hold on, what does escape do? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Look, see? You see? That ain't shit. I should save. You're trapped forever. It's true. Okay, so here's what you've missed, Ari. Very simple. So when we played Hatoful Boyfriend, you go for about a semester and a half, or maybe it's a year, I can't remember, in your freshman year of high school as a human in a bird school. This occurs during Christmas break, during the main game. It is not a sequel. It is just a continuation. of, or an extrapolation of the Christmas segment. And so, there are something called the Christmas thieves that have been running around the city stealing Christmas trees. And they are like humans in bird costumes or some shit like that. What in? Looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the Holy Night. We thought they were only going after easy targets, but it looks like once they get their sight on something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed. Ari, the option you're thinking of does exist, but it literally just changes whether they show the human portrait when the bird first appears. After that, you can only have the bird version no matter what. That's right, Salty. That's fucking what I'm talking about. I am stranded south of Japan. What does that mean? What? Howard, why are you T-posing? And what does that mean? The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they'll strike next, and thus no way of ambushing them. Oh, in Tomb Raider? Not necessarily. We can lure them easily with an extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with Yuya. I think we should try to bait them. Then it's settled. And the best bait would be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakia? Finest tree in town? Do you know of a good one, Sakia? Are you suggesting we use the LaBelle family's Christmas tree as a lure mongrel? Of course. Given how much work he put in the council city room tree, he almost certainly has a gorgeous and decadent tree at home. Seems like the best choice. And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, are you? Of course not. Where's your tree set up, Sakia? In the main salon. It is not visible from outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that is a realistic option. We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved here to Little Dove Hachiman City from France. Is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public or something. Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public? Why not take the opportunity to show off a little? It's your first Christmas here, after all, and it should help spread the LaBelle family's reputation. Come on, Sakia. Open it up to the whole city. Let everybody know you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves should hear the rumors, and they'll come to see, and then we catch them. Very well. I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for the announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the LaBelle family's Christmas tree is open for public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts, welcome. We'll be fine, right? That sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have such clout? That much clout with the local newspaper companies. Any male dove would become super... Any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, mon ami. I shall be off then. Adieu. Loose-tongued cur. Yuya's laying the bait for us, so we should work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sakia. A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school, then. Christmas enthusiast slur. It's true. It's basically how it's been. That makes sense, because I swear I remember human versions of them. Yeah, I mean, you get like one image of them. I had a good run in Vampire Survivors, and the person next to me saw how my screen is exploding and shook her head while grinning. Wow. She's like, this white boy's so rizzed up. You should ask her out. You should be like, you see my score? It's a high score, baby. It's still midday, but the wind is cold. At least today was a half day. It would be freezing in here if it were already evening. Bioengineered Kasu guy roasted nuts? What? She was like, bruh, this guy is insane in the brain. You should have said, I'm also insane in the sheets. Have we made a choice yet in the game? We have made 2 choices, and they have not mattered, Salty. They have not mattered. They taste like seaweed. Howard, is that what you're eating? Are you just saying this to me? Is there any context with which you are talking? Why are we having the meeting in here, Sakia? Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Guys, I have fun dip and I want to eat it. Your domain, though despoiled? Yes, they're fucking nasty. Okay, good context. Thank you. Scum! Do you mock me? There is no despoiled in the dictionary of the labels. Whatever. Let's just make our plan already. Sakia is unexpectedly good at getting off topic. Bro, you just like me for real? They use explosives here. How do you think they'll attack the mansion? They might pretend to be normal guests and sneak in from the front entrance. They might, yeah. But their goal is the tree, so even if they get inside... Scum. Good one. They will not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photograph showed them to be quite small. There is no way the two of them could carry it out. How could they get it outside then? I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. Come. So you think they'll show up in a truck or something? Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will be neutralized immediately. So we need to have guards watching in all directions for any sort of truck or crane. The mansion opens at 7. Should we be there this evening too? Yes, that should help things go the most smoothly. I'll see you two there then. We need to catch these thieves before Christmas itself arrives. I still have some time before I need to go to Sakuya's house. Not quite enough to go home myself. What should I do? Maybe I should go pick up some sort of weapon in town. Did Angel say something about one of the old shops in town starting to stock Excalibur? Maybe I should go there. A familiar figure emerges from the chemistry lab. Doctor? Ah, if it isn't Miss Earth. You're done with classes for the day, yeah? What business have you here? I was just heading home. What about you, sir? He appeared to be trying to hide a large rack of test tubes he's carrying. I was doing some tests to confirm some things. They really are just pigeon pictures. Some of them are doves. To think that I would only get access to these samples now, it's simply unreasonable. He looks genuinely displeased. Has he ever been this openly emotional before? Maybe the test went badly. Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but cheer up, sir. I'm sure something good will come of it. Something good? That's the last thing I want. Did you not watch me play the first game? Harry, did you not watch me play the first one? What the fucky? And with that blunt remark, he heads off toward the infirmary. I wish I could share some of my cheerfulness with him. I have so much I could brush my teeth with it. I played the first game myself ages ago. I think there are trout ovaries in this bag. Why are they so fishy? Stop eating them. Howard, you're literally eating like a beach filter. That's what seaweed is. It's like beach. It's like ear hairs or nose hairs, but for the beach. Where did you get this food from? Apparently he's south of Japan. Tell me, Miss Earth. Yes, sir? He stops and turns around. Do you have any food allergies? Allergies? Like to peanuts or fish? To soybeans, for instance? No, I don't. I don't think I do, at least. Is that so? He walks away, a self-satisfied expression on his face. I think they're, CMS? Kill myself. Grandmother. I think your grandmother is sending you a message. What's the message? She said your breath so stanky, and you're gonna hate the taste of this so much that you're forced to brush your teeth for the first time. That's what she's saying. She's telling me to hurry up and have kids. You need to explain why you're asking, sir. If you just walk away looking pleased like that, you'll get reported. This is a pigeon? That has a crazy plumage. Holiday Star. Sakia's Christmas tree will open for... Oh, by the way, Ari, just so you know, we are an hour and a half into this, and at the speed that I read, because of the tangents and because I'm reading out loud, not just reading in my head, this playthrough said it was going to take 6 to 10 hours, so we are probably going to be here for like 12 hours, okay? Just so you know. Just so you know. Just so you know. And I expect you to be here the whole time. I'm getting my fun dip, everybody. I'm going to eat fun dip. You guys know what fun dip is? Yummy. What flavor is it? Oh, it's the red one. I like the blue one. Weed? No, Ari, what the fuck? So Fun Dip is literally just a powdered candy. It's a powdered candy, and it comes with a stick of sugar, compressed sugar. And you use the sugar to... You use the stick, you lick the stick, and then you dip it into the powdered sugar, and then you lick the powdered sugar off of the stick. And this flavor is the red one, which is Cherry Yum Diddly Dip. They should change that name. And then the other one is Riz Apple Magic Dip. Okay. These things, they taste really good. I've always liked the stick. I've always liked the stick a lot. No artificial flavoring? Yeah, man. Yeah, no artificial flavoring. I canner. Diddly dip. Crawl, do you want to lick the powder off of... Enjoy your train ride, buddy. Enjoy your train ride in silence, buddy. You know, he's like, it was worth it. And he starts up another run of fucking whatever the fuck. He's on the train, Howard. He hasn't seen his sister yet. It might have been the lady that was next to him on the train. Fucking Rink, bro. I'm gonna have to ban him. I have one rule in here. Even Salty doesn't flirt with me, because Salty respects my rule. But it was censored. Yeah, like the Epstein files. Sakia's Christmas tree will open for display in just a few minutes. Staff birds walk busily about the mansion. Sorry, the Zen guy got my phone. What happened? In the center of the grand salon was a very normal-looking tree. I thought it was supposed to be grand. That must be the tree. Such a vast presence, even in a room this large. It certainly would be difficult to carry out away by hand. Okay, what is up with, like... Okay, have you guys noticed this? What is up with the, like, fixation on Hashmere? Like, I even asked that. Taurus, are you here? Taurus, did you leave? I think Taurus left. Robot? Yeah, he's gone. He's on the viewer list anymore. He's gone. I don't understand. Like, you guys will tag Hash. You guys will say good morning to Hash. You guys will make jokes about Hash, or how you want to, like, sleep with Hash, or how you love Hash, or how, like, Hash is so handsome. But he doesn't talk. He doesn't reply to you. Unk learns about bits. It's a bit that's been going on for over a year. and he doesn't even reply to it. That's the thing. It's been going on forever, and he doesn't even reply. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge you. I don't understand the bit. I think the bit has ended. No, Ari. No. People still adding him. Yes. It takes a while for Hash talking to you like a human, but it works. It takes a while for Hash talking to you like a human, but it works. What? It takes a while for Hash talking to you like a human, but it works. What? Type it again. Take the zen out of your mouth and try one more time. If you engage with Hash long enough, he will talk to you. Look, this isn't no flack to Hash. I know Hash. He's been here. He's subscribed to me before. It's whatever, man. No flack to him. I think it's fucking weird. I think it's weird that you guys are so obsessed with him and that he just doesn't give a fuck. I think that if people were like that with me, I would block them. I would block them. If every single time someone says something, they'd be like, "How did you find out about my date night with Hash?" Like, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? I don't understand. It would make me so uncomfortable. Fun dip, so good. Yum, 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 yum. But hey, man. Hey. All right, it's your joke. It's your joke, all right? The guy who DM'd me a voice note of him glazing me was off-putting. That's kind of how I view... There are established bits. Ari, are they funny? Let me ask you, see, I just looked out my window and pondered. I just looked out my window and I pondered. I looked at the sky and I thought for a minute. Was it funny? Has it ever been funny? The Howard Glazer is still a big mystery to me. Yeah, I don't know. Where'd that even come from? Like, what'd you do that he started glazing? Bum, 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 bum. It may have been funny. It may have been funny at one point. Salty. Bro, this music loop is about to drive me nuts. All right, let's move forward then. This conversation is great with the Christmas music. There appears to be quite a crowd gathered outside already. Apparently, there are plainclothes security officers scattered throughout the line. There are, of course, a great number of security personnel within the mansion as well. Have no worry, have no fear. The classy, reliable Gold Guard is here. Now, the Gold Guard, stern when necessary, an iron hand masked in a velvet glove. I feel safer already. Fucking, of course this dev would glaze cops. Your house is really huge, Sakuya. Isn't it tough to clean? I cannot comprehend your question. Why should I worry over such things when I have servants? You didn't even know how to use a mop until just recently, after all. But that sort of foolery is for commoners. It has nothing to do with nobles such as myself. If you remember from the base game, Sakuya literally is not a noble. Sakuya is literally a Japanese pigeon that got, like, adopted. He is literally a commoner. That's the joke. Aw, what a waste. You have the makings of a domestic genius, Sakuya. Yeah, you are way more help at the end of the year cleanup than any of us expected. Sakuya appears troubled, no doubt unsure if he should take that as praise or an insult. In any case, I have deigned to reveal my magnificent Christmas tree before the eyes of beggars and plebs. Are you sure the thieves will come? Guys, he's talking about you. You guys. He's talking about you guys. I think that depends on them. The hiccups are back. Yuya did a good job of getting the word out. I think we can safely say they know about it. I have deployed elite bodyguards in the employ of the LaBelle family throughout the entire area. The thieves will be captured within 2 seconds of arrival. Bong me? Bong me? Ooh, a raven. It's a Kuro Shitsuji. It's a black butler, everybody. Whoa! Master Sakuya. What is it, Albert? A letter has arrived, sir. Here it is, sir. He's Albert, just like Batman. Not Sebastian. Yeah, not Sebastian. Fucking cringe. Can I change the game? Can I change the code? What does it say, Sakuya? They've got guts. It is a letter announcing their nefarious intent. It says they're coming? May I see? Sakuya hands the letter to Ryota. It says, we want the big tree. Merry Christmas. We want the big tree. Merry Christmas. Learning reverse engineering for Black Butler. You're what? Oh, yeah. Me, I'm doing it. It's me. This, I guess it's a letter of intent. An awfully cute one. It might almost be a Christmas card or a letter to Santa. Yes, bong me? So what made you think that Final Fantasy XVI is in fact bad, Arifem? They want the tree and expect us to hand it over? If they want it, they can come and claim it. Merry Christmas. They say they won't give it to us. Merry Christmas. They say if we want it, we should come and take it. Look, here they are. It's them. What? Sakuya behind you. What? The gasp. What? Merry Christmas. It's time for Plan B. There. It's them, Sakuya, the Christmas thieves. What? After them, seize them. Have you not holes for eyes, you confounded ghoul? How did they get in this far? Crawl, if you ever play a Tomb Raider game, you should play Tomb Raider Legend. I actually think you'd have fun. Howard, I don't think I'm ever going to. Letters remind me of the PVZ notes the zombie sent. Alex, yeah, that's a good, yeah, me too. Were they hoping to get the tree just by asking nicely? Where did our butler go? It's no good, Sakuya. I tried my best to catch them too, but they got away. I've received no word from the security teams either. It would appear they have escaped. What a dreadful waste of an opportunity. Howard of the Abyss gifted a tier 1 sub to Alex. Whoa! KK, thank you, Howard. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Alex, say thank you. Alex, be a good boy. Oh, I just killed a bug with my hand. I'll be right back. Don't tell Minnie this, but Crawl thinks Tomb Raider sucks, and anyone who plays it is an idiot noob suckling at the teat of soulless corporations. Whoa, the lights on my DualShock mimic the torch I'm holding in Tomb Raider. He just didn't. Two completely different messages. That's so funny. I will not confirm nor deny what Salty just said. I'm just going to eat my fun dip. Wow. I'm having so much fun. This candy's so fun, guys. Here, you want some fun dip ASMR? Mm. Wow. So fun. Wow. The Christmas music ended and now we're sitting in dead fucking silence. What's better? What do you prefer? Bring back the music. I'm like in my own head. And they said something about a plan B before they left, right? I don't think they've given up yet. We'd better stay on guard. I am well aware. Let us return to the mansion. Ah, it's cold. And the thieves haven't shown up yet either. It's almost midnight already. Maybe they've gone home for the day and are all snug up and cozy under a kotatsu. I want to be under a kotatsu. Holy shit, messaging, fucking typing. Holy typing. In Final Fantasy 16, 1, the story follows tropes too much in my opinion. Nothing is surprising and it feels like they're trying too hard to make their own dark compared to make it more dark compared to Final Fantasy 15. 2, the main characters are not good. Clive, which is a bad name in my opinion, feels very 2D, and Jill is the same, which is not a Final Fantasy name. I've always thought of Final Fantasy names as like fantasy, and I don't like when they name them stuff like Paul. Is the saved princess more often than she should be. 3, crafting sucks ass. There is always a better option, so there's no variety, and low key, no point. 4, that game is way too fucking long. 5, the side quests mostly suck and are generic. I think I agree with every point. Of the gameplay I've seen, of the story analysis videos that I have watched, I think I totally agree with you. Now, I have not played the game. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe that's my problem. I slept like shit, too. I have not played the game, but I think I agree with you on all fronts. And I'm going to be so real with you. I think that Final Fantasy 15 was the same way. I think all of your points also apply to Final Fantasy 15. I thought that was a tragically boring game. You didn't complete. You finished a run, but you did not finish Slay the Spire. That doesn't count. Fun dip. It's about the journey, not the destination. Okay, I'll give that to her. Jill is the avatar of a literal god, and the only meaningful thing she did was in the tutorial mission before we meet her. That's so fucked up. That's fucked. Well, Ari, how far did you get into Final Fantasy 16? How far did you get? Wow. I'm almost at the end. You might as well finish it. Holy! I'm proud of you. I felt that same way about the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth side content. I was thinking of quitting it. Just do it, man. If you're not having fun, don't force it. Don't bother. You're doing this for no one other than yourself. If you're not having fun, don't bother. There's a nude cutscene in a Final Fantasy game? What the fuck? I'm Googling it. Hey, yo, she fucking naked. What the fuck? They're like they're at a campfire and they're fucking or something. There's like so many mods to like make her naked. Everything's like, look at this mod. That's crazy that they would put. That's crazy that they would put straight, not just implied nudity, but like straight up a naked character, 2 naked characters. That's crazy. I have prepared some ginger tea for you, miss. Please. Oh, the butler. Thank you so much. I always thought black butlers know just what you need. I hope that this is okay. So here's my thing. He didn't name the butler Sebastian. So like, the dev isn't making a Kuroshitsuji reference here. Because he didn't name the butler Sebastian. Instead, he named the butler Alfred, which is a Batman reference. So she just said, I always thought black butlers did it better. That's just racism. She's just talking about black help. The help. Because they're not making a black butler reference because they didn't name it Sebastian. So this is just the dev being racist. What word from outside? Nothing to report. I fucking hate this dev. I'm sorry. Scheduled check-ins from all teams are on time, master. Nothing to report. Have those cowards given up already? It's way too late for us to be up and about. I wish they'd just tell us if they're coming or not. What was that noise? Enemy armor in the northwest sector. We're under attack. Sakuya, Yota, let's go! What happened to Yuya? The nighttime streets are filled with sudden activity. That guard mentioned armor, right? Which means they have an armored core. They've brought some sort of a vehicle, like a truck or something. An armored core. It matters not. My elite Labelle security will have them neutralized in a matter of seconds. A report, Master Sakuya. The Labelle security forces were neutralized in seconds. You see? This is what happens to those who stand against the Labelle family. Ha ha ha. Saki, wait, that's not what he said. He said were, not have. What? Indeed, sir. This noise. Something's coming. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys... Okay, what do you think it is? Is it going to be an armored core? It's going to be Santa? Alex thinks it's going to be a tank. It's a tank. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, it's the Christmas thieves in a tank? Wow, they weren't bringing just a truck. This is way more than I expected. Military weaponry, ooh. Merry Christmas. We're stealing the tree. We're stealing the tree. Oh shit, animation. 2 frames. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. God, what do we do? It's headed right to... They brought live ammunition? Stop, stop. What sort of demons would damage my beautiful mansion? There are still birds inside. I'll go get them out of there. They blew up the council room without a second thought. At this rate, your house is going to end up looking like a mine. Oh, end up looking like mine because she lives in a cave. I cannot have that! We need to stop them. What can I do? I need to stop the thieves' tank. Okay, we have to save. Oh, I can't. Are you fucking kidding? I can't save? I can't save before an option? Apparently, I read online that, like, this DLC fucking sucks. And if you, like, there's a lot of dead ends. And if you make the wrong choice, you have to skip through, like, so much shit. So you need to save often. But how am I supposed to save if I can't save at a fucking choice? I'm going to kill myself. So they're def going to be casualties, right? I don't know. Fist of the teenage girl or mailbox attack. Ari, choose. You know what? Salty, choose. You get the first one. Salty, if we get a game over, it's your fault. Fist of the North Star. Fist of the teenager. Okay. I clench my fist and assume the stance. The enemy is straight ahead. They cannot dodge. I can feel the strength of Gaia beneath me. My love, my life, I place in this hand. I make my declaration here. The Empress arrives. Take this, immobile fist of the irrational teenage girl. Ba-bum! Nothing. It did nothing at all. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I've never tried to hunt an animal made of metal before, so I don't know where its weak points are. Even my elite guard were no match for it. There's nothing a bird or human can do to that thing. A sharp crack echoes through the night, and the tank stops. No, no, no. A gentleman dove must never give up so easily, Sakuya. What? Yuya! And you kept a lady up this late? Never mind the thieves. You're the real villain here. Please forgive him, Mommy. Aribot loves fisting teenagers. That's a really yucky thing to say. It makes me super sad. Please don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Oh, no, it's fine. I wasn't able to do anything anyway. You rascal! What is that thing? What kind of high school student has one of those? This? It's an anti-material rifle. A must-have item for young men in Japan these days. Crawl, Judge, Salty Cajun. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm going to actually submit a warning. Yes, 30. How about yes, 10? All right. It was more like 3. Do not mock me with jests. Sasaki, huh? Even I have a broad axe. Of course, a fashionable young man like Yuya is going to have an assault rifle or two. Precisely. I hope you've learned something about Japanese culture today, Sakuya. Japan truly is a complicated and confounding place. I hate Sakuya. Please, Sakuya, go away. I don't want to read his. He's so annoying. Yuya, look out! It's still moving! It would seem so. Alas, I was hoping to have things cleared up and be walking the sweet lady home by now. Don't you lay a finger on Earth, you lecherous cur! She is my underling. Since when? The lady never likes a man who tries to monopolize her, Sakuya. Don't bend my words. I had no such thing in mind. Are you sure? Anyway, it's time to end this. Adieu, mysterious thieving duo. It stopped. Nice job, Yuya. You're acting straight up cool for once. Why, thank you, Monami. I am honored by your words. Connect this with this. Stick that there. We fixed it. We fixed it. Yeah. It's not dead yet. Oh, dear. I thought I had immobilized it. Have you no other plan, cur? I've not prepared any more ordnance, no. Seems I've met my match. Forget preparations. Would a super student like you really give up this easily? I'm not done yet, mon ami. That said, those two possess an unusual degree of... Crawl, look out! Eee! Crawl, are you hurt? I'm fine. Yuya, wait, your tail is burnt. It smells delicious. All that matters is that you're safe. A little burn like this is just another medal of bravery. Sakazaki, you fool! Don't go raising flags here. Come on, we'll withdraw. Chicken. You seem to be having difficulties. Who the fuck is Shu? Oh, it's him. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the bird. Who's your favorite pigeon so far? Probably this one. Would have expected him to show up here. Dr. Iwamine? Why are you here? I took the liberty of examining the council room this morning. I find this case rather interesting. I could help you out if you like. Of course, if you don't need my assistance, I'll leave. I do have other things to be doing, after all. I can't really see his face in the darkness, but he sounds even more uninterested than usual. Maybe he's in a bad mood again. But not even the doctor would bluff about something like this, right? I think you'll find me more reliable than the singed and self-confident dove at your side. What a sharp tongue you have, Doctor. Please, Dr. Iwamine, if you have some way of stopping those thieves, please help us. I had hoped to take them alive, but at this point I won't object if you decide to obliterate them entirely. Sakuya, no! They're doing bad things, but I could never live with myself if I let you kill something that adorable. I have no intention of killing them. Miss Earth. Yes? The doctor tosses a ball. Or rather, a sort of oblong metal lump to me. Throw it at the tank. You should be able to lend it enough force to rupture the casing. It's a grenade? It's a grenade. Leave it to me, sir. Hi-ya! Look, I did it! Hole in one! Well done. You have a good throwing arm. What is happening, bruh? Just, Howard, I said this at the beginning of the stream. We just ride, okay? What is the story? What in the story writing? Are they role playing? No, no, this is how they actually are. But what did it do? There was no great explosion. Tear gas bomb, right? Huh? The tank is swathed in some sort of gas. Oh, it's stinky, guys. The tank is farting. Or something. This is like your average comedy anime. It fucking sucks. What? Doctor, we must withdraw. We'll be affected too and won't be able to secure the thieves. I can't do his voice anymore. Can you stand, Yuya? We need to get... The gas is spreading throughout the entire area. Why did we just deploy chlorine gas against civilians? 10 more hours of this, wowie. Yes, get ready. We need to get back to the mansion. Send out guards with gas masks. The gas has no effect. Well, on us anyway. Huh? Ooh. Achoo. The tank hatch opened, and the two white creatures stagger out. Sniffing that intensely hurt my head. Oh, they look terrible. Finding an allergen specific to them was quite simple. Found plenty of samples to work with in the council room, after all. They are currently experiencing symptoms similar to those exhibited by people suffering from pollen allergies. Wow, you like that America emote? The allergen, in this case, is soybean flour. Mr. Sakazaki had already created a number of holes in the body of the tank, so it diffused in quite beautifully. I'm pleased to see it worked. How kind of you to give me some credit, despite my miserable failure. I hadn't expected that from you. When she speaks English in food court, do you guys want to watch that scene? That shit was so funny. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Give me a second. It was so funny, everybody. Aw, fuck me. Here, go here. Dude, fuck. Please hold, everybody. Please hold. I don't remember exactly where it is. Oh, this is episode 2, that's why. Oh. My bad. Okay, hold on. This is taking a really long time. Give me a second. Oh, hi, Jeepa. All right, everyone. Here we go. Oh, God, you can still hear the desktop audio. That's terrible. Wait, I need the desktop audio. Ah, fuck. Okay, here we go. So, if you don't know, now you know. That's it? That's a good emote. Look at that. I've never seen that emote before. Okay, all right, we are ready. So if you don't know anything, we do anime segment every stream because it's fun. I like doing it, and you guys like it too. The anime segment, we do guess that opening, guess that OP, and at one point a OP popped up that had 2 cute high school girls dancing, and the song was good, and it was called See You Tomorrow at the Food Court or something, and Salty guessed it because he was like, I don't know, Food Court the anime, and that ended up being it. You guys, Ari, Howard, Salty, Jeepa, Bixit, and sometimes other people, okay? Sometimes Wajas, all right? It's mostly just Ari and Howard. Sometimes Aya, all right? Anyway, last night or 2 nights ago, something like that, the last time I streamed, when we ended stream at like 11, I was like, Howard, don't go to bed, watch this anime with me. And we watched 1 episode with Minnie. Minnie dropped out halfway though. And the episode, it's fine. It's like a 6 out of 10 anime. The opening's really good. It's really cute. It's like a 6 out of 10 anime. It's not like amazing. And I looked up the manga, and I thought it was going to be a 4-panel comedy manga. By the way that this anime goes, it kind of felt like a 4-panel, or like a each chapter quote unquote is like 2 pages. Minnie really said, "Damn, this is boring. Good night." Yeah, she literally was like, I want to watch. What are you guys watching? And I restarted the episode for her, and she watched like 10 minutes of it and then dipped. Which is fine, man. That's fine. You don't got to force yourself to do anything. But anyway, it was a little boring, and it's like they just kind of sit there and stare at their phones and talk the whole episode. But at the very end of the episode, it turns out that the Gyaru is obsessed with America. She not only is obsessed with America, she after high school, she wants to go to America. She wants to leave Japan and be American. And she dresses this way like a gyaru to look American. And so at the last like segment of this episode was them talking about how Wada, the girl right here, does not wear makeup or do anything special. She says that if she has a normal haircut and she wears a normal school uniform and she doesn't talk and she doesn't make a scene, life is easier. And she says she wants to be her true self more. So this section here is the ending of that conversation. And it was the only part of the episode that was genuinely funny and made me go like, okay, I'll watch episode 2.
Huh? Solemnity is the zero, idiots. Change before you have to. Appearances matter. And remember to smile.
There you go. That's the funny part. That was the part that was funny. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see if I can find the American flag part. Let's see if I can find that. I don't remember where it was. Where was it? That's not edited? Nah, bro, that's straight out of the anime. That's straight out of the anime. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find this, man. I'm skipping like 10 seconds at a time. I found it.
Tokyo, とりあえずトラブルは避けられる。何の知識だよ。アメリカにでも住むの？住めたらいいな。ねえ、それ何？
It's not an edit. It's straight from the anime. I just clipped it and made it a GIF. That's all I did. And so that part, that's when me and Howard locked in. And then when she spoke English, we were like actually laughing because that was when it finally got funny, you know? Literally nothing happens until then. It's literally just like them talking. Like 90% of the anime. Here, let me show you. Let me skim through it. 90% of the anime is just like straight up them looking at their phones and sitting in this booth and eating some kind of food. Like even if I skip back here, they're just in this booth like all of the anime and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And it's fine. It's fine. I mean, like, it's fine. But, God damn it, is it not, like, kind of fucking boring? All right, back to hell, everybody. It's not boring. It's not boring. It was actually quite entertaining. But I was also trying to chat with Howard while reading it. And Howard was on Discord mobile watching on his phone, so he had to it was hard. Okay, all right, forgive me, all right? Back to this. So anyway, just like how that anime was not boring, but like there was only really one funny moment, and then that one funny moment led to an even better funny moment with the English. This game is nothing like that. We are in the middle of a YouTube video, by the way. This game is nothing like that. Literally none of this is funny. Nothing is funny. None of it. You're an exemplary teacher. Thank you, Mr. Sakazaki. You flatter me. Sir, how did you know so much about these previously unidentified creatures? Looks like he's still in a bad mood. He's staring off into space. Were the tests he was doing this afternoon for this? If so, it was an undeniable success. Shouldn't he be happy? Anyway, they're ours now. Tie them up. How much more do we have? And so our freezing midnight war came to an end of sorts. Accept your fate, Christmas thieves. You've nowhere left to run. Now, identify yourselves. Merry Christmas. You won't get to go home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru. Kaku. Merry Christmas. Miru and Kaku? That's all? Why did you do all this? Quite frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just so much capitalist, commercialized rubbish. But there are plenty of birds who really care about it. Now tell us how you really feel, game dev. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Christmas is ingrained into Miru and Kaku's very instincts. So are they not humans? Are they aliens? They told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. No one was to give them life. But they were born on Christmas Eve. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. So Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku aren't real. Miru and Kaku are alive. But Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru, I don't want to say their fucking names anymore. So we couldn't be put outside. But we couldn't stay. So we were going to be burned. So we said goodbye. We said goodbye to our home. I thought they looked more like some sort of strange mammal than like birds, but I never could have guessed they had backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor, to create pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments and then try to kill them. Maybe you felt your creations violated the law of nature, but artificial creatures are still alive just like us. Okay, oh my god. Okay, the fucking timeline is wrong here. The timeline is wrong. This is clearly occurring during the first holiday segment. But we're sophomores, so this doesn't make any fucking sense. This timeline doesn't make any fucking sense. How do we know about all this shit? How does she know that he's got the mad scientist lab? That doesn't happen until like the last 2 hours of the fucking game. Please do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation. What? He's not? I thought I was being clever, but I think I've made a terrible mistake. Our daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. Daddy celebrated all through December, especially Christmas. They look excited to the point of getting their memories mixed up. It is a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of 2 hybrid life forms. None of the researchers had expected their creation. At first, the new life forms were hoped to hold great scientific value, but they soon proved to be almost identical to existing birds. Once the investigation was complete, they were disposed of. But there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tried in the court of law, naturally. But they're unidentified creatures, born of the excess of modern science. Can they even have trials? The law only covers humans and birds. Even if they look like birds, I don't think they can. So then, they do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do is wait to be called. I object! They may have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. The worst was Yuya's burn. We can't just kill him. I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Iwamine? Shall I take them? You would? We can't, Sakuya! Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death, no matter how you look at it. Please, do not be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet. In other words, you probably will later. If you are willing to take them in, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwamine, you two rapscallions. Merry Christmas. And make sure to tell us where you hid Master Urushihara's Christmas tree, okay? Is that the end of the game? And so, with the help of Dr. Iwamine and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves, Miru and Kaku. No one need fear for their decorations again. But why was the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally, he would have asked for something. That'll be one leg, please. Maybe it was his idea of a Christmas present. Oh, 3 a.m. already? Oh boy, 3 a.m. already? Time for a Krabby Patty. Am I right, chat? That's way too late. We got them to tell us where the stolen trees are, so I should go home and eat udon and sleep. Miru, Kaku, you still have your caretaker rings from the lab, yes? Caretaker, look! Let me see. Ryuji K. You never did leave anything behind but trouble. That's main character's old dad. If you don't know the lore of who that is, then it's Ryota's father, Ryota Ryuji, all right, or whatever his name is. That's his dad. If you don't know the lore, then I don't know why you're here in the sequel. Mr. Urushihara, we got your Christmas tree back. Oh my, thank you. It really is calming to look at, isn't it? I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakia's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree Sakia had at home was saved. I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working here over the break. But of course, I am pleased to have you. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I got the rest of the trees back to their owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful. Christmas only comes once a year. I want to spend it having fun with every birdie. Winter break starts tomorrow, too. I'm so excited just thinking about it. What happened to Miru and Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take them to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwamine living with the seasonal mascot characters. No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine it. I do wonder, though. I think I'll ask the doctor before break starts. Excuse me? What? The infirmary is transformed. Sir, what happened? Are you actually even more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakuya? I have no fondness for superstition. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor is transformed too. Maybe it's protective camouflage. Sir, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy. What's up, fuckos? Hi, hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Gaycom. Welcome. Whoa, that's crazy. Gaycom, it's Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. Welcome to the stream, Gaycom. Whoa, Gaycom. Whoa, Gaycom. Whoa, Gaycom. Whoa. They always give me another as soon as I take it off. It is easier to work if I leave it on. They? So Miru and Kaku are... Merry Christmas! They're here! Whoa! You're keeping them in here, sir? Yes, they would only get in the way at my house. Not that they don't get in the way here. Grumpy as usual. Has there always been Christmas in Hatoful Boyfriend? This is a DLC. This is the sequel, Holiday Star, as you can see right here. Okay, so Wikipedia says this game is set in an alternative universe where everything is the same except the protagonist wasn't killed and the entire murder mystery section of the first game never happened. Salty, that makes me so violently and vulgarly angry. I am like literally livid by that statement. I have to squash all of my emotions at this point. I don't think I've hated a game more. And people ask me why I don't fuck with Sushi Ben. Sing with me, chat. He seemed to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I wouldn't count on their heads staying attached for much longer. They should calm down after the new year. They're mostly excited by Christmas after all. You don't think you're pushing yourself too hard, sir? What do you mean? Maybe I'm imagining it, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir. It is your imagination. It is tiring to have them here all the time. Oh, also, Crawl, I added this. Exclamation point emo. Now she's emo. Harrybot, what's your favorite band? Can you just add the cow emoji to the emo? So, I DM'd Ari, and I said, Harrybot is the Kira Kira, like, sparkling pink Miku. Where we need a flip side Miku, Harrybot that is like, you know that meme? Here, I literally just sent her this. Oh, Jesus Christ, lag. Jesus, lag. Oopsie, that's the whole fucking page. That's not what I meant to do. Go to trash. I think my computer is struggling, everybody. I think my computer might be having a hard time. Here you go. So I just sent Ari this, and I said, do this. I said, do this. I said, give me this. This is Harrybot. Give me flipside Harrybot. And she didn't reply to me. She just did it. What'd she say? I exist, which is already a terrible mistake. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, Twinkle Paws. What did you say? How are you? Bad. I can fix her. Ooh. No, I want her emo. No. She said hello. She's so cute. It is tiring to have them here all the time. Perhaps I should make a hutch for them outside. Doesn't look like he's using them for research. What was he thinking? He's treating them awfully nicely, though. I've never seen him act that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals. Don't give me ideas. I will do it. Turn her into an Uma Musume. Turn her into an Uma Musume. That's cool. Oh my god, a horse girl. Yeah. Turn her into an Uma Musume. I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Whenever I properly make that gay robot, I will give him a drunk mode. Hell yeah. You need to give him a Irish mode, a drunk mode. I was thinking a country girl, not a fucking horse herself. Hello, baby. Hello, baby boy. You want to give a meow to the people at home? You want to give a meow? You want to give a meow? Yeah? Meow, meow. Where is it? Why aren't you meowing? Give me a meow. Come on, say something to the people at home. They want to hear your voice. He's just purring. He's just purring. Come on. He won't do it. He won't do it. Sorry, I just slapped the fuck out of my mic. Oh, my head hurts. Irish mode should be default. I want to train it to talk like me, but I fear I don't want that mirror held up. Christmas thieves attack Finn. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. That took us 2 hours and 40 minutes. And there's 3 more. Can we be done? Can we quit? Here you go. Howard. This is what they look like as humans. She's in horse mode. A mare needs a strong stallion, not a bird, honestly. Perhaps offer it some sweet feed and gentle grooming, Howard. Everybody, what do you mean by grooming? A good curry comb and a brush are essential for a healthy coat and happy horse. It's also a bonding experience. She's really showing affection and care to your equine friend. That cow emoji where they're hugging is so cute. Getting a little smoochy. You see that? She's giving look, a little smooch. Would you like to be ridden? Okay, Salty, what the fuck is wrong with you? I like how the cow emoji have like evolved. All right, guys. Can I be so real? I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Is that enough for you, Salty? Salty, is that enough for you? Are you fine? No way, man. You sound so enthused as I was screaming, no. I'd rather just jump straight to the anime segment and just end stream. Did you gift this? No. Gaylock, I pirated this. It's even more ass without the dating aspect, I won't lie. Who made this game? No, Gaycom. Hatomoa, that's who it was. Hatomoa. Gaycom. So they trick you, okay? If you play Hatoful Boyfriend, the like 2014 or 2013 game, if you play Hatoful Boyfriend, the first it's like a 12-hour game or something like that for 100% completion. The first game, the first like 2-3 hours of the game is the dating sim. And then it's like 8 straight hours of just text. Just this the most asinine story for like 8 fucking hours. It just goes and goes and goes. And it's this whole like fucking plot about like how the bird like they tried to eradicate birds, but then they ended up raising them to the same intelligence as humans, and then there was a bird and a human war, and the only way for them to live peacefully was for there to be human cities bird cities and human cities. And what ended up happening was a lot of the humans died, and then there was this whole fucking plot where like they introduce a human who is immune to the bird plague, bird flu or whatever that made them human intelligence. And then there's this like the whole high school is like a fucking trip and test to see if humans can integrate, but then the humans are like literally waiting right off screen with like fucking frothing at the mouth, bloodlust in their eyes, pitchforks at the ready to come and kill every bird and usher in World Bird War Z. And then the game ends with the character that you play as, the human girl trying to date the birds, being chopped up into little pieces and her brain being put into a jar where she's still alive. And the main character is actually the fucking pigeon, Ryota, and he enters into the fucking brain tube and goes into eternity with her. And this DLC is an alternate universe where none of that happened, and instead it's like Christmas bullshit and there's no dating aspect. Now that's not an ultimate or a murder mystery, I don't care anymore. It's literally just like Christmas episode, the anime, but a lot of it. And then there's also like this shit, New Year's Day. You guys want to see what Shu looks like as a human? You guys want to see what Shu looks like? The doctor. Here he is. Whoa. Whoa. I thought he had a heart attack. Oh my god, look at how much there is. What the fuck, dude? I'm so glad I didn't pay $7 for this. Okay, alright, so we're done, everybody. How about we just play a little bit of Dark Souls, and then we do a little bit of anime segment, and then maybe we, how about instead of Dark Souls, how about we read some yaoi? Everyone cool with a little bit of reading some yaoi? You guys want to do that? All right. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube and you love this game, just like I said when I played the original game, I'm sorry that I hate this game. I'm sorry that I hate this dev. I'm sorry that you love them, okay? I think that they're racist. I think that they think that these jokes are funny, and they're not. They are never funny. This reads like just poorly written, like, fanfic of a world that doesn't make any sense and is not interesting enough for anyone to want to dig deeper. People who have fully completed these games, I don't know why you're doing that. I don't think there's anything here to like other than the novelty of, it's a bird dating sim? What? There's nothing. There's nothing here except for contrived bullshit and racism and hate in like the core. And they think it's funny. I don't think that they are racist. I think that they think it's funny. They put racism in the bird dating sim? Yeah, so the bird, hold on. This one here, this bird here, Sakuya, thinks that he's French, from a French nobility family, but he's actually the Japanese adopted brother of Yuya, and they're actually both Japanese and also both the same type of pigeon. But he thinks that he is French nobility because he was adopted by a French noble family that moved to Japan and started going to this Japanese high school. And he calls them like Orientals. He calls them like, he is constantly making comments about how Japan is like a backwards like mongrel-filled country ran by dogs. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong? And this is like a main character. This character, all these other characters do not show up. Even the main character, Ryota, is in the game less than Sakuya. Like, Sakuya is like a lot of this character. And he says servant should be... Oh, yeah, also there was the only black bird was a servant, was the butler. And the main character goes, black butlers just do it better. So anyway, this game sucks. The dev sucks. I'm not going to play Sushi Ben. I'm not going to watch anyone play Sushi Ben. I'm never going to recommend this fucking, what is it, Hatomoa? I'm never going to play. I don't care if you've grown. I don't care if you've changed. It's unforgivable, in my opinion. It's bad. It's bad. I paid my penance, everybody. I did my dues. I paid my taxes. I fulfilled my citizenship duty in this fucking stream. I played the game. We're done. Okay. All right. The crash out's over. I hope at least you enjoyed my crash out. Bye, everybody.